JEROME PUGMIRE Last updated 033218092017 LARS BARONGETTY Images Sebastian Vettel collides with Ferrari teammate Kimi Raikkonen on the first lap. LARS BARONGETTY Images Lewis Hamilton capitalized on the chaos to extend his F1 championship lead. MASONGETTY Images Lewis Hamilton now leads the F1 championship by 28 points, with 6 races remaining. Motorsport Lewis Hamilton has profited from chaos to win the Singapore F1 Grand Prix and extend his championship lead on Sunday, Monday NZ time, as title rival Sebastian Vettel lost huge ground after crashing out on the first lap. Red Bull's Daniel Ricciardo prevented a Mercedes 12 by finishing ahead of Valtteri Bottas, who placed third. Vettel can have little complaint as he seemed to cause the first turn mayhem, despite starting from pole position. A crash caused a domino effect, taking out his Ferrari teammate Kimi Raikkonen, Red Bull's Max Verstappen and McLaren's Fernando Alonso. Having started from 5th on one of the toughest tracks in F1 for overtaking, Hamilton could not believe his luck. The field opened up perfectly for the British driver to seal his third straight win, 7th of the season and 60th overall. Read more. Ricciardo breaks lap record in Singapore GP practice. Lewis Hamilton wins at Monza, takes F1 lead. Hamilton breaks Schumacher's pole positions record. Hamilton runs wide onto gravel in practice. Lewis Hamilton to extend Mercedes deal. I capitalized on the incident, Hamilton said. Who could have known that would happen? He now has a commanding 28-point lead over Vettel with just 6 races remaining. For the highly consistent Ricciardo, it was a 7th podium in the past 10 races. Carlos Sainz Jr. secured a career-best 4th place for Toro Rosso, with Force India's Sergio Perez in 5th. Vettel took pole with his super performance in qualifying, but his form didn't translate to the race. Following a massive downpour several hours beforehand, more heavy showers soaked the Marina Bay circuit just before the nighttime race. The treacherous conditions might have made Vettel a bit nervous, even on a track where he holds the record with 4 wins. Add feedback. After making a hesitant start, the 4-time F1 champion veered hastily left as he tried to counter Verstappen's strong start. It was a needless move, and squeezed Verstappen and Raikkonen for room, causing them to collide on the inside. Raikkonen's wobbling car then tagged Vettel's before spinning across the track, careering spectacularly into Verstappen and Alonso, who was in the right place at the wrong time after making a superb start. Hamilton picked his spot, avoiding any danger as he moved into the lead, with Ricciardo jumping up from 3rd on the grid to 2nd. After a few laps behind the safety car, the race resumed on lap 7 with huge spray flying up from the cars. Vettel, meanwhile, was back in the garage contemplating the heavily damaged front wing and left of his car. "Sorry guys. Sorry," he said, contritely. "Really sorry." In comments made to British broadcaster Sky, Vettel tried to explain his side of things. "I didn't see that much," he said. "I saw Max and then next thing I see is Kimi hitting the side of me and Max somewhere there." Asked about the damage to his title hopes, he remained measured. "It's how this business is," Vettel said. "I'm sure there will be more opportunities." Verstappen, who had started from 2nd, trudged to Red Bull's garage with his head down, while Raikkonen expressed his frustration. "Just ridiculous," the Finnish driver said. Alonso bravely continued but retired on lap 9. The safety car came out again shortly after, as Daniel Kvyat plowed his Toro Rosso into the barriers. By the time the race restarted again on lap 15, Ricciardo had changed tires, but not Hamilton. He had to decide when to pit with the 5 km track drying slowly. It was an important call, because he needed enough of a margin over Ricciardo in order to come back out ahead of him. With the track still greasy, Ricciardo pitted again before Hamilton eventually came in for his change on lap 30 of 61. Mercedes timed it right, and Hamilton's lead over Ricciardo was still a healthy 9 seconds after the change. The safety car came out for a 3rd time, after Marcus Ericsson sober ground to a halt on lap 39. "Why another safety car?" clearly annoyed, Hamilton said. "When the safety car comes out, not only does it cut the leader's momentum, it enables others to bunch up and close the gap." After being 12 seconds behind, Ricciardo was suddenly right behind Hamilton again when the race restarted. but Hamilton did enough to win by 4.5 seconds. Nico Hülkenberg retired late on with a mechanical problem, but his Renault teammate Jolyon Palmer finished 6th to score his first points of the season. On the weekend it was announced he will be replaced by Sainz Jr. next season.